It started with a whisper, a tremor beneath the golden surface of celebrity perfection, a soft crack in the glassy, airbrushed facade of fame, and by the time it reached the marble steps of the Versace after-party, it had become a roar. Miley Cyrus, the phoenix of pop, the unapologetic rebel who once danced with wrecking balls and sang ballads of heartbreak in cowboy boots and glitter tears, had walked straight into the eye of a storm that had long been rumbling behind the velvet curtains of Hollywood glamour, a storm named Kendall Jenner, cloaked in couture, polished in privilege, and flanked by her loyal court of mean girl aristocrats, Hailey Bieber and Kylie Jenner, whose Instagram reign once seemed untouchable until the quiet strength of one woman, Selena Gomez, threatened to bring it all crashing down with a bare-faced selfie and a storm of digital love that Miley, watching like a lioness in the wings, could no longer ignore. For this wasn't just another petty feud over filters or red carpet real estate. This was about something deeper, something raw, something echoing back to the Disney Channel corridors of 2007, when two girls, barely 16 and stumbling through first love, found themselves locked in an unspoken war over the same boy, Nick Jonas. And while the media played puppeteer and fans chose sides, the true battle wasn't about a teenage romance, but about survival in an industry that thrived on pitting women against each other, feeding off insecurities, exploiting every smile, every silence, every coded lyric like vultures, picking flesh from the bones of girlhood dreams. And when Miley's relationship with Nick ended, the wounds weren't just emotional. They were televised, tweeted, and immortalized in magazine spreads and grainy paparazzi shots, so when Selena and Nick sparked their own spark, it wasn't betrayal by design. But in Miley's wounded eyes, it was gasoline on an already raging fire, and so began the era of parody videos, side-eye tweets, and cardboard cutouts tossed on stage like sacrificial idols, as Miley fired shots disguised as humor, while Selena stood silent, poised, never flinching, until years later, when growth replaced bitterness, and they began the slow climb toward healing, publicly and purposefully, with every supportive comment and every heart emoji becoming a new brick in the bridge between them. And by the time Selena appeared on Miley's Instagram Live to reveal her bipolar diagnosis, to pour her vulnerability into a space Miley had crafted with care and authenticity, the world witnessed not just a friendship reborn, but a testament to the power of female solidarity in a town that so often punishes it. And so when whispers of Kendall, Hailey, and Kylie's cruel mockery of Selena began spreading across TikTok and Twitter like wildfire, when they were accused of body-shaming her in cryptic captions and snide videos, the world didn't just clutch its pearls, it stood up and roared, rallying behind Selena in a wave of love so powerful that it crowned her the most followed woman on Instagram, while Kendall and her clique watched in stunned silence as their followers slipped through their manicured fingers like sand. And it was in that volatile moment, amid the flames of backlash and public reckoning, that Miley stepped forward, not with a tweet, not with a cryptic post, but in person, at a glamorous after-party where masks were worn in more ways than one, where Kendall's face, always a mask of stoicism, allegedly crumbled beneath the pressure of Miley's righteous fury, as witnesses claimed the pop queen laid down the truth like a gospel, calling out the cruelty, the elitism, the targeted mockery that had made Selena the bullseye in a game of influencer dominance. And though Kendall tried to maintain her composure, the dam broke, and the whispers say she wept, not just from the confrontation, but from the guilt she could no longer suppress beneath contour and couture. And while Hailey and Kylie looked on, frozen in place, like deer in headlights caught in the beams of Miley's firestorm, the reckoning didn't end there, because when Selena posted a bare-faced selfie, raw and radiant, and tagged Miley with the words "Violent Chemistry," a title ripped from Miley's very own album, it wasn't just a tribute, it was a war cry, a declaration of allegiance, a signal to the world that this sisterhood was real, unshakable, and ready to burn down every toxic throne built on insecurity and sabotage. And when Miley reposted it with a simple heart, the internet erupted, dissecting every pixel for meaning, while Hailey scrambled to post her own support of Miley's music, perhaps hoping to plant seeds of truce in the ashes. But fans weren't fooled.